And Jay, can you continue for me?
In
Sorry
my,
about that, okay?
I'm gonna take an educated guess and say, in my perspective,
Mm.
it would be the same as 5/4 because, as I said before, every time 5 girls come into the chess club, 4 more boys will be added.
Okay, so what do...
Right now, I'm gonna try and cross multiply and see if my educated guess was correct.
Okay, let's see what the...
80/64, right? So,
Hmm?
80/64.
No, 40/32.
Okay. Yes, my educated guess was correct, as you can see, because right here I get 160. Both of the fractions equal 160.
But what is same or similar or equal to means?
Same,
Yeah.
same, similar, equal to. They're all in the same category, which means that they equal, like, for example, you have 10 and you have 10. They're equal to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if you try to break them up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say they can't be broken down into odd numbers, but it's harder to break them down into odd numbers than even numbers.
Okay, so I see you have 5/4 here, 5/4.
Oh.
You have 40/32. How did you get from here to here versus from here to here? And I'm curious, before you answer that, why did you cross multiply?
Cause that's really the only that when doing when trying to find fractions, there are when trying to find the equality between fractions, there are two ways to do it, but I find the cross multiplication way a little easier. So that's why I use this method mostly all the time.
You use this cross multiply all the time, but my question is, don't be nervous. I'm just asking. I just wanted to see how do you get from that point. Do you understand the question that I ask you?
Yeah.
You understand what is the question that I ask you? Can you rephrase it?
You asked me why is that I used the specifically.
No, about the five is
How did I get from 5/4 to
no
40/32?
is 5/4 the same as 40/32?
Yes.
Okay, and you explain by showing me that 5/4 you cross multiply right? And you tell me the reason you cross multiply is because Jay, you're not paying attention, sweetheart. You nervous? You want to take a break? No? Just be fine.
I just want to get it over with.
You want to get it over with? I understand. Is it difficult for you?
No.
It's not that difficult? I don't think it's difficult too. Just need a little explaining and figuring out. And you're doing just fine, okay? Do you start doing ratio in school already?
Yeah.
You start doing ratio? When did you start?
A couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago. Awesome. Okay. So, so the question I ask you, Jay, is 40/32 the same as 5/4? How would you... I see you set this up like this way, but then you cross multiply. If I want to say, I don't want to throw you off course here, but if I want to say, why are you doing a pencil like that, Jay? Are you nervous? You want to breathe and take a breathe in? You want to breathe? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Are you okay now? One more. Exhale. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Awesome. Oh, I don't know why this video is cutting short, but it's the wrong way. Can you take a few minutes to look at it and figure and see how you get from here to here to here to here to here. Okay?
So the way I look at it, I get from here to here to here to here by multiplying by 2.
Multiplying by 2.
Once again, as I told you before, is because every time 5 girls come, 4 boys will come.
Mm-hmm. So what if I break down this number 20 and 16? Can you break that down for me right here?
Like simplify it?
Yeah, simplify. Okay, can you explain what you did, please?
Okay, so since it's 20 over 16, I simplified it by 2. So 2 divided by 20 is 10.
Okay.
2 divided by 16 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
2 divided by 10 is 5, and 2 divided by 8 is 4, which gives me the fraction I had before.
Originally started with 5 over 4. Oh, so would you consider that same or different?
Same.
The same. So what about the first question I asked you about 40? Is 40 over 32 the same as... Is 40 over 32 the same as 5 over 4?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Can you show me, yes, what you mean by yes? Can you explain it?
Because
break it down
I
for
showed
me?
it to you in 2 ways. Now because 40 times 4 is 160 and 32
Need a
times
piece
5.
of paper? There's another piece of paper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I showed you in 2 steps. The first step was cross multiplication, which was 5 over 4, 40 over 32. 4 times 40 is 160. And 32 times 5 is 160. Again, I automatically knew that was going to be equivalent because I multiplied it by 2 from the ratio, the same number as the fraction. So then the second way I showed it to you was by breaking the number down. From here I got 10 over 8 by dividing, you already know. And here I got 5 over 4, which gives me back the fraction I had in the beginning.
Okay. Okay. So I see that you did, okay, and you repeat this one, but I'm not quite sure if you're paying attention to the question I asked you. But you already gave me this one. I wanted to know about the 40 over 32.
Oh, I cross multiplied it?
Is that the same? Is that the same as 20 over 16 and the same as 5 over 4? So Jay, if it's the same and you get 5 over 4, 5 to 4.
Here you can see it's the same. I just realized as you showed it out to me, because in the listing over here you can see I have 10 over 8 and 20 over 16. And now I just realized that I'm breaking it down also as I'm multiplying. And here, as I'm breaking down 40 over 32. I get 20 over 16. Then I get 10 over 8, which is a fraction in here, which is a fraction in here. And then I get 5 over 4, which is
So
also
it's
a
like
fraction in
working
here.
backwards.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, thank you, Jay. Now I have a second part of it. Can you read that for me?
If you know there are 32 boys in the chess club, how many girls are there?
Okay. Do you understand what the question is asking you for?
Yeah.
What is it asking you for?
It's asking us how many girls are in a chess club if there are 32 boys there.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some time to work on it.
Okay.
I'm running out of space.